DeepSeek. Let's talk about DeepSeek today. So, DeepSeek is a Chinese AI company that started on 17 July 2023, which is not a long ago, right? It's 18 months old only. So, Liang Wenfeng is the guy who founded this company, and these guys are doing research and making new LLMs and having under 200 employees in their company. Let's go straight to this overview of models, right? So, they have started with DeepSeek Coder and DeepSeek LLM. Then they are using DeepSeek MOE models as well, math, and V2 was one of the first LLMs they have released in the public in May 2024. It's 15.7 billion parameters for the light version and 236 billion for the whole full version of it. Then comes V3, which is the interesting part here. So V3 actually started to go very fast after V2. According to them, it's like 10 to 20 times faster than V2 and much more accurate than V2. As we can see, it's based on 671 billion parameters, and the interesting part is it only uses 37 billion parameters for like training. It doesn't use 671 billion for training. Because of this, they could save a lot of money while training the DeepSeek V3 model, and the total cost of training is very less, like 5.5 million US dollars only, which is like 50 times cheaper as compared to a model like LLaMA 3.1. As we can see, DeepSeek is a Chinese company and they are coming very strong this year. And yeah, they have released V3 on Christmas when everyone was on holidays and no one thought of a new AI coming through from China, and they have surprised us in a big way, like releasing V3. And the best part is V3 is fully open source, so anyone can download V3 model in their local machine and use it for whatever reasons they have. And one more thing I have missed is they have used H800 GPUs by Nvidia, which are not the top GPUs right now. Nvidia is having A1000 GPUs, which LLaMA and OpenAI GPT 4.0, LLaMA from Meta, they are using those high tech GPUs. So these guys has used H800 GPUs, which actually help them reduce the cost. And it's a surprise that they have used less powerful GPUs and extracted the most out of it, and they are beating the big names like OpenAI GPT 4.0 and Llama, Claude, everyone using less amount of money and weaker hardware. So it's a feat in itself. As we can see, this is their documents from DeepSeek. According to them, it's like 3 times faster than V2, which is operating 60 tokens per second. It is like API compatible, fully open source model, and they have also published the papers in public. So this is a big thing, and they have really done it this time. And as you can see, this is the interface they are showing here, like a chat interface similar to ChatGPT from OpenAI. If we check the benchmarks, literally beating all the similar models. In most of the cases, it's beating all the models. That's crazy. V3 uses 670 billion parameters MOE model, and it has only 37 billion activated parameters. So, you know, to train this model, they have used 37 billion parameters only, which definitely helps in training this model way cheaper than others. And it is trained on 14.8 high quality tokens. And yeah, we can see the model in paper here, which we'll go into in some time. The most surprising part here is the pricing. If you want to use their API and use it in your projects, you can use it for just 27 cents per million token. That's a input, and the output is $1.1 per million tokens. So that's way cheaper than others. They are stating that it's the best value in market. Of course it is, because the performance to price ratio is great, because GPT is coming here, Claude Haiku, Llama from Meta 3.1 is coming here, Gemini, Claude is a bit close, but DeepSeek version 3, like V3, is leading the pack. Let's go to the model GitHub page and see. So as you can see, it's fully open source and you can download the code from here, use it in your projects and whatever. And you can see some introductions here. Again, they are comparing it to the other models, and most of the time they are beating all the models which are similar to them. So that's a big achievement coming from China this time, and they have shocked the world, literally shocked the world. And big tech companies like Meta, Alphabet, Google, OpenAI, everyone is in panic mode right now after this. You can also download these models from Hugging Face, which is the biggest AI model library right now, and you can just check different models and download it from here. If you go back, these are some more benchmarks and how it is beating everyone. It's crazy. Yeah, so this is the report they have published. As it is open source, they have published this thing in public, and as you can see, they are using H800 GPUs for training their models and running them. Architecture, infrastructures, pre-training, post-training, everything they have mentioned here. So anyone can take advantage of this model and build their projects from here, like free, or you can just pay some cents or $1 for a million tokens. That's crazy. So as you can see, they have used H800 GPU hours in USD. If you take it like $2 for like a rental price, then with calculation you can see they have spent 5.5 million only for training purposes. Other models are training for 60 million, like LLaMA has trained its model with $60 million. So that's a huge win for DeepSeek. If I want to conclude about DeepSeek, I would say it's a model which has given shockwaves to the world. It's really good, and coming from China, it's a bit concerning for the big tech companies in the US and all over the world, because as we know, it's all censored. When China gives some products, it's all censored. If you want to ask some questions, it won't give you like proper answers if it is related to China. Now let's see a demo of how it works. If you can see, the interface is just like ChatGPT and other LLM providers like Perplexity and others. So you can just tell anything. I can just say hi DeepSeek. Let's see how it replies. Yeah, so it's very quick and fast. Let's give it something to do with code. Maybe I will say create a tic-tac-toe game for me using Python and make it graphical. As you can see, it's writing the code for me. So it's using Python code for creating the game. And once it finishes writing the code, let's see like how correct it is. It's giving me instructions to save the code and run it. Let's see. I'll copy the code and I'll open VS Code here just to check if it's running fine. Okay, I have pasted the code. I'll save this and let's see how it works. So I'll name it Tic Tac and save. Let's open the terminal and let's go home. I'll go to the folder AI. Then inside it I have tictac.python, and we can run this by python 3 tictac.py. Let's run this. Okay, it has opened the tic-tac-toe game. So let's see how it works. So I have started with player 1. Now as player 2 I am giving it here. Okay, this is player 1 again. For player 2 I'll put it here, and for player 1 I'll put it here. Player X wins. So it totally works and it's very fast and very responsive, I would say. For a model like this, which is open source, it's a good news for everyone. Let's sum up this thing. I think this is a great tool if you want to start your AI journey. If you want to ask something from this, and if you want to use it for your everyday questions, it will definitely work. In conclusion, I would say it's a very capable model, DeepSeek V3, and it has some insane capabilities inside it, and it's open source. So it's a great start from DeepSeek. They are just crushing it.